When the President and the Secretary of State meet with Modi, I met with him very briefly. I introduced him to Bindu Philip, who has been waiting for years to even see her two sons. The police department in New Jersey has documented that not only did the husband abduct those two children and did so in the most fraudulent of ways, there's also a lot of theft involved, and she was left pretty much destitute without her two children and her husband. I mentioned it to Modi. He listened. I don't know if he'll do anything. I've met with the ambassador on that case and several others, the ambassador to the United States from India. And he stressed how important it was that we speak with respect to each other. And I can tell you, I deeply respect India. It's a robust democracy. But if it's failing and engaging in egregious human rights abuse against American children, anyone else as well, Dalits, I've had hearings on the Dalits and how they're abused in India. We've had hearings on the endemic problem of child sex tourism, intra as well as into India. All of that laid aside, we respect India, but solve these cases. So I would again say to the ambassador, as I did privately, there's no disrespect here. It's just the opposite. We expect you to live up to the highest standards articulated in the Hague Convention, whether you sign it or not. It is an international human rights norm and a treaty and a law for those who sign it. But for the ones who, again, will be left out, I would encourage you in the strongest way to be thinking about an MOU that would, and I do believe new procedures could be included in an MOU. I mean, countries and administrations, executive branch have wide latitudes to come up with mechanisms that will effectuate the return of children. And Bindu Phillips, like so many others, are quintessential examples of abuse. And just like I said earlier, some of these folks, like in Brazil, win court case after court case, and they still don't have their kids. So I can't say it enough. It's in the law about the MOU and how important Congress wants this. It was a bipartisan law. And just because 3 countries may not have lived up to an expectation of an MOU being effectual, it can be if it's made to be effective. It's a matter of prioritization, both sides, and doing it.